We're going to look at drawing bearings, and when we do that, there are three important facts that we need to remember. The first thing we need to remember is that we always measure from north. The second thing we need to remember is that we always measure clockwise. And thirdly, that whatever we do, we have our bearings written as three figures. Now we need to remember these three things when we're drawing bearings as well. So we're told here in this question that ship A is on a bearing of 040 from the port and 015 from the lighthouse. We need to find the location of ship A and mark it with a cross. Now we're told what direction north is in our question. We're also told the location of the port and of the lighthouse. So what we need to do first of all is draw in a couple of north lines going from the port and from the lighthouse. And we're told the direction of north, so we can draw those in nice and easily. Now what we need to do is we need to use a protractor so that we can actually find the location of ship A. So I can get my protractor and put it on, so the centre of my protractor is the point where the port is, and 0 is going in the direction of north. Now we're told that for the port it's on a bearing of 040. So I need to find 40 for my protractor and put a little mark. And then I can move my protractor away. And I need to get a straight line from my port going through the point that we've marked as 040. Make sure it's nice and accurate. Then I can get my protractor again, and this time I'm going to put it for my lighthouse, lining up 0 with north. I need to measure an angle this time of 015. So I'll mark that angle, remove my protractor, and then use a straight line from the lighthouse going through that point there. Now we need to draw both lines so they're long enough that they cross, and so they should cross at some point. That means that point here where they cross is where ship A is going to be. Now let's have a look at another question. This time we've got the port and the lighthouse in different places, and we're looking for the location of ship B. So we're told it's on a bearing of 065 from the port and 280 from the lighthouse. We need to find the location of ship B and mark it with a cross. So again, the first thing I need to do is draw on a north line for both my port and my lighthouse. Then get my protractor, and we're going to work out the bearing from the port. So put the centre of my protractor where the port is marked, line my protractor up, and this time I'm going to mark the angle of 65 degrees. Remove my protractor and draw in a straight line. It's always advisable to draw in a straight line before you measure the other angle, so you know which little mark belongs to which of the locations. So you know which one is the angle from the port and which is the angle from the lighthouse. Now for the angle from the lighthouse, we need to work out the 280 degrees. Now I have two options for this. One option would be from my lighthouse point to measure 280 degrees going clockwise. So I'd use my protractor to work out 180 degrees and then work out the rest of it after that. Another option is remembering that going angles around a point add up to 360 degrees. That means that if I want to go 280 degrees that way, I can reach the same point by travelling that way. And to work out how much I need to travel that way, I can do 360 take away 280. That's going to tell me that I need to go 80 degrees. So I can travel 80 degrees anti-clockwise, which will get me to the same location as travelling 280 degrees clockwise. So I'm going to have my protractor the other way up for this one. This time I'm going to be using the inside numbers of my protractor because that's the 0 that I've lined up. I'm going to mark 80 degrees then remove my protractor and connect the lighthouse with a line going through my mark where its 80 is. So here is where my cross is, where the two lines meet, and that's going to tell me that that is where ship B is.